Right, good day, hi, and welcome. Okay, so I'll use this candle as a thing. Eureka! I found the technology to deal with this candle problem, and it was called a butter knife. So what I did is I dug that out, right? So now this is one of these candles, one of probably 1,000. I got 2 barrels worth of these things. Again, it was in an old barn, and they were being thrown out, so I took them. And now I have light all winter. However, hang on, don't let your ADD get the best of you. This. We need sparkage. We need sparkage. Here. And just like that, I have another one of these. I just got to find out where to put it. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of a fancy candle holder. There's just the idea that these candles fit. What I don't like about them is they fit loosely. So you got to kind of do one of these things. Drop a little bit of wax in there so it sticks. Get it to stick. Come on, man. Drop. Come on, man. Here we go. Okay, there's 2 drops. Okay, so I'd put that on a big plate or something, so if it fell over or whatever, that'd be kind of safe, because just shake it there and it, yeah, so use short candle. Like, there's all these little short candles that are half, like, not maybe half burnt or whatever. And I don't understand why they were done like that, so to speak, where it's just, they burnt, like a whole bunch of them, like I showed in the other. So I got this pot I'm taking out of here to get you a bit of a better angle. There, so I'm taking them out of this pot here, or this pail here, because I did leave them outside. That's why they're so dirty. You see, like, there's all these, as long as they're dry, there's like little chunks like this. I'll just melt down. The heck is that? Oh, forward. Okay. That's why I can't wait to trim all that so I can see who's coming. It's like, what is that? What is that? Okay. Down to the wet ones. You see, like, there's all these little candles. I got this in a barn pick probably about 3 years ago. And I left the 2 barrels outside, and there was like stuff growing on the top, so I had to kind of clean them up. But an old piece of, oh, is that an old barn nail? Piece of rust, anyway. But some pieces of wood in there. But the owner of the barn, my client, they didn't care. They're like, yeah, go ahead, take them, do whatever you want. I'm like, candles, like in the little time I've been talking. How much that cost? 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 Like, each one of these candles costs something, right? They're $1 a piece. I might have like $10,000 worth of candles. You know what I mean? Maybe not 10,000, but there's probably about 500 candles. Oh, there could easily be 1,000 candles in here anyway. Some of them almost fully. It's like they burnt them for a little bit and then put a new one each night or something like that. Mind you, the barn it came out of was a really old barn, so God knows how old these candles actually are. They don't appear to be beeswax. They are paraffin wax, so they're paraffin wax. They're probably not that old, but. And then I got a pail out of it too, so never have enough of these pails. So, but this one barely burnt. You know what I mean? It's like it's probably bigger than the one that's in there. So, yeah, that's really cool. All right, so I'll let that air out a little bit more. This pot here, I'll just pick through the good ones, and then the rest I'm just gonna melt down and see if I can make some reloads for the other doodatter. But that's pretty cool. So I got to find the other candle holder to this thing. Cool.